A game we like to play called Speedball. Speedball. Okay, this is my favorite drill. I would play this every day if my team wasn't bored of it. Okay, because I think it involves a lot of really good things that help us kind of move, see the court, work together. There's 6 phases of Speedball. We're going to show them all, but we're going to go through them fairly quickly. A lot of times we'll pick 2 or 3 phases, kind of within a 10-minute period, and kind of rotate them through. Our athletes, once they understand the drill, it's very quick to go between the 2 phases. The first phase is called one catch, one throw. So this one, very simply, it always starts with the ball that's thrown. So Bree has a ball, and actually everybody behind her should get a ball as well. So everybody in that line will have a ball. It could be on either the left side or the right side. The rally always starts with a thrown ball. This is a really good step up if you coach 5th graders, 6th graders, young kids, okay? What this side's gonna do, you have to catch the first ball. Where you catch it from, you're throwing it over to the other side. You're trying to score on the other side. You have to catch that ball before it hits the ground. You get probably 1 step to control yourself, but the name of the game is?
Speedball.
Speedball, but also winning. But yeah, I like that. But the name of the game is Speedball. So we want to make sure that there's not a huge amount of time between catching and throwing, okay? Go ahead, throw, catch and throw, catch and throw. Okay, so we're working on kind of blanketing the court with our partner. Okay, this group is out, it's winners come under. Go ahead, so you guys will go back to the line over here. Okay, and we get to play it out. You guys are out, next group throws. Okay, now a couple of caveats to Speedball. This is the best part of Speedball. Pause here. There's 2 rules that you need to remember in Speedball outside of kind of what we're doing here. If the near side wins, or if the far side stays, right, so there's nobody that goes under the net, there is no limit to how fast the next group can throw in a ball, as long as the previous rally has ended. So whether they're ready, whether they're scrambling, hey, hold up, that's not a thing in Speedball. Okay, we're trying to push pace. If the near side wins and they have to come under, as soon as one of the 2 players hits the 10-foot line, you're free to throw that ball in. So we want to kind of push pace. You better hustle over. We're not going to wait for everybody to be super comfortable here. So let's see if we can't push a little pace with Speedball. Still phase 1, 1 catch, 1 throw. Okay, and if I'm behind, if you're playing in my gym and I jump in to play with our team, I am locked and loaded to throw that ball in right away. Okay, I will get a lot of aces in this gym because I'm ready to throw that ball in. That counts. Oh, I got your back. You're in. Yeah, you stay right there. Okay? A little over-anxious thrower right there. Okay, so let's initiate with a throw. This is phase 1, 1 catch, 1 throw, okay? This is a really good evolution for younger players, gets them to kind of see that I have to have range, I have to blanket the court. 900 square feet for 2 people is gonna mean a lot of people hit the ground, okay? Other variations I've played before is if one group just gets caught throwing the ball back and forth and it's like a playground game of catch. Okay, the people behind, if it's more than 10 rallies, you can all yell out, boring, and then all 4 people are out, and we just get 4 new people in. So it takes the, we want to be aggressive. You have to try to score. If we're just going to play catch, then go play catch over there, right? So if, as a coach, you feel like you need to enact the boring rule, feel free to do that. It encourages us to be aggressive. Phase 2, okay? Now we catch the first ball. I toss it to my partner from where I catch it, and they have to use a non-jumping volleyball contact to put the ball over the net. The other side must catch the first ball, toss it to their partner, non-jumping volleyball contact. The second contact can move, so if I catch this ball here, I have to toss it from here, but I can lead my partner towards the net. So I can toss it to where I want them to go. I don't have to toss it to where they are at that moment. Okay, phase 2, 1 catch, non-volleyball contact. Catch, toss to our partner, and you're trying to make this difficult for them. 1 catch, next ball, okay? So we catch, we throw to our partner, okay? We put it over. Okay, we can utilize this good chance to work on kind of an example of what Tia was just talking about, awkward swings over our shoulder. Okay, if your players get really smart at this, that's a savvy play right there. Okay, if your players get really smart, they start to realize that if they throw the first ball nice and deep, it really challenges that second contact to come from a pretty deep spot in the court. And if they're really, really smart, they're probably putting balls deep into the 5 zone, so that ball must be thrown to the right side, typically over the shoulder of a right-handed player, okay? So this is phase 2. We don't allow them to jump, but we want them to blanket the court, okay? You got the idea. Phase 3, go ahead and pause, fellas, okay? Because we're gonna move into phase 3. What do you think phase 3 is? Now we allow them to jump. So we catch the first ball still. We toss it to our partner. We allow our partner to jump. Now, if you're playing in a high school gym, you might say that front row attacking is okay. If you feel like you've got a handful of people that are just going to stay on hitting runway kind of tosses, you can take people out of the back row. You can tell people that after they score 3 points in the front row, they have to move to back row exclusively. You can kind of add on rules as you see fit. Okay, but we're going to allow us a first ball contact. We toss the ball to our partner, and they can attack it over the net. Okay. Ready, go? This is definitely advantage kind of reception team, okay? But we want to kind of encourage our athletes to be a lot more aggressive with stealing points back from the other side. Okay, so they catch it, it's a toss, okay, we put it over there. You guys are running as soon as they get to the 10-foot line, good. Okay, and we toss it up. Now, we can jump, we can tip, we can do anything we need to do. This is a really good level to work on out-of-system attacking because these balls come from awkward angles. The quality of the toss is always different, right? You want them to communicate as to what they need here. Okay, so this is phase three. Okay, so one catch, and then we have a jumping contact on the other side. Breeze out, okay, they hustle over. Okay, other variations of speedball is we can score this in a way that says anytime you win on the championship side, you get an individual point. If you had odd numbers of people, stop 1 second. If you have odd numbers of people in your group, it just changes up the pairings that you have, which is actually a really good thing. In fact, in our gym, a lot of times I'll add a person to be an odd number so that the same people aren't playing with each other all the time. Another caveat I probably should have added, in the event that the person that's throwing misses their throw, throws it out of bounds, something like that, the other person stays on the court and a new thrower comes in. We don't blame the person for being on a teammate with somebody that can't throw a ball into where we can land a helicopter. So we allow that other person to stay and we get the next person to throw in a ball from the other side. Okay, we're on the same page there. Okay, level 4, 5, and 6, all pretty self-explanatory. Okay, level 4 is one contact. We now no longer catch in level 4. One volleyball contact, send it back over. Okay, this version is sometimes called tennis, something like that, right? But now we start with the throw, it's got to go over. Okay, and so now we're keeping our shoulders forward, Chelsea. I'm sad for you. Okay, so we keep our shoulders forward, we can pass it, we can set it. Occasionally you'll see somebody reach up and attack it back over, but again, one contact, you must use one, okay? Pretty simple, this is level 4. Okay, level 5, you can probably see a pattern here. What's level 5? 2 contacts, okay? So now we're gonna move to level 5. We're gonna move to level 5, so it's 2 contacts. And it's more importantly, it's a must use 2 contacts. You may not send the ball over on 1. Okay, so you must use 2 contacts. This is my favorite level of speedball. I think it rewards really quality high first ball contact, okay, and purposeful first contact. I think 3 contacts kind of lets you off the hook sometimes because you get an opportunity to fix your mistake, okay? But it's just kind of 2 contacts here, okay? Good, pause. Okay, we're gonna go to level 6. Level 6 is how many contacts? 3 contacts. We have a fancy name for this level. We call it volleyball. Okay? So, 3 contacts, but more importantly is must use 3 contacts. You may not use 2, okay, you may not use 1. So anytime that ball hits, it's certainly advantage attackers here. Players could choose to block, but it really values a good first ball contact here. Okay? So this is speedball in a nutshell.